worked in the banking sector for about 25 years before I left almost 4 years ago. And today I call myself an entrepreneur. I love to train. I love to teach people things that can make them better. Tonight, we will be looking at something that is so critical to many of you. The reason that you are here on this platform, we will talk about it tonight. But you remember, yesterday was awesome. If you were there, this one's. If you are there yesterday, can you do something for me? If you are there yesterday, can you just indicate, type 222? If you are with us yesterday, just type 222. If you are with us yesterday, 222. I want to know those ones that were there. If you missed yesterday, type 333. If you missed yesterday, how many of you are here tonight that you were not there yesterday? Let me see, 333 if you were not there yesterday. If you were not there yesterday. 333 if you are there, 222. All right, that means quite a lot of us. I can see some few people. Wow. Some few people who are not there. Today is your first day. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me tell you what you can do. It's not a loss. We have the recording of yesterday's training. It's the link is in YouTube. The link is in the group chat platforms. Wherever you are connected, just go there. Look for the link, the YouTube link to the recording of yesterday's presentation. You cannot omit that one because it lays the foundation for what we are going to be talking about today. All right. Now, tonight, because of our time, we will have to move on. But yesterday, the summary of what we talked about yesterday is that, look, there are opportunity. There are opportunity in this industry, in this market. And if you train yourself, if you are well trained, if you have gone through the learning, proper learning in this industry, you can profit very well. Let me tell you what we said this summary yesterday for me is that if you learn very well, you can trade and make 1%, just 1% of your capital every day that you trade. Every single day that you trade, you can make 1%. And what that means is that in 1 month, your account could have grown by 20%. Let me tell you what 20% is. 1%, let's assume that you have started trading with $200, which is about 80,000 Naira. And 1% every day of $200 is about $4. I mean, $2, sorry. 1%, $2. Okay? 1% is $2. And in 1 month, you could have 20% of your capital growth as profit. And 20% of $200 is $40. $40. If you do the maths, you can see that $40 in this time is good return on a $200 investment, okay? And then you can imagine if you do what we call delayed gratification. That means you put back your profits into your capital. You did not withdraw it. You put it back. You compound it. You compound it. It means that in 6 months or less, you can actually grow double your capital. Now, that is only possible. Listen to me very well. That is only possible if you have been trained. If you have been trained. If you have not been trained, if you are doing gambling, yeah, it might be possible. You know, gamblers sometimes win. But what it means is that it is not going to be consistent. What we want you to do is that over a period of time, yes, you will trade, you make profit. Maybe there will be losses also. Definitely there will be losses. But your profits will always surpass the losses. Part of the world. But you can learn how to trade in wheat in the international market. You can trade how to trade in gold, in silver, in oil. And all these have similar concepts, because once you are trading online, there are certain basic concepts that you must know. Tonight, we will spend a bit of time and then we will move forward today. So if you are with me, and if you are with me, let me see. Yes, I think we have a quorum. We have a quorum right now. Let's start. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. For those of you, I believe that many people have joined us right now. That people have joined. Okay. I don't want to leave anybody behind, but we have to move forward. So today is day 2, Rich Vision Academy online trading. What we are talking about today is understanding the basics in online trading, and we will be focusing a lot on how to appreciate the basic concept in trading online. Then you want to know who is a trader. Many of us might think that your thinking needs to shift from being just one of the participants in the market than to be a trader in this market. I will explain what that means. Then we will look at how can I succeed as a trader? How can I succeed as a trader? And then let's see whether is it difficult? We'll answer that question also today. Is it difficult? We will talk about that today. But learn this one. Trading doesn't just reveal your character. It builds you if you stay in the game long enough. Trading is not something that you just take as a pastime. It is, for many of us, it is actually a profession. If you really want to succeed in this business, you have to spend enough hours and enough days, probably months, to understand it very well. Stay long enough, okay, to understand. And once you get to that level, you yourself, you will know. And it will have changed you. Your perception of so many things will change. Waking up in the morning, you will know that every day you wake up, you can actually take matters into your own hands. And we will talk a lot more about this in the course of this week. So trading, what does it mean? As a trader, I'm going to use Forex trading. I designed this particular slide because Forex trading is the biggest among all the trading. Even the brokers all over the world, most of them, Forex trading is the biggest portion of the trading that goes on. So, but the concept is similar to all the other items of trading. Okay, so don't think you are left out. That cocoa man, that person that want to trade in coffee, that person that want to trade in oil, it is the same concept. So just listen, and then you will apply that concept to whatever your own interest is. All right. So as a trader, what do you do? If you are trading in foreign currency, it means that you are trading in the currency of other countries. You might be trading in oil. That means you are trading in oil markets. It could be commodity in cocoa, whatever it is. But you see, being a trader means that you are actually doing the buying and the selling. You are not just on one side. Let me explain what this means to you. For some of you, what you are familiar with is that maybe you have dollars and you have exchanged dollar for naira. Then what do you do with the naira? You go and spend the naira. That is not trading. You are not a trader. The person that exchange it for you is the trader. You are just an exchanger. I call you just an exchanger. Okay. A trader is someone that does both sides. I buy, I sell, and I make a profit in between. So my buying is for the purpose of selling, and my selling is for the purpose of buying. All right. I am not buying to consume. I am not selling for any other. It's just for a business. But to be a successful trader in this and whatever it is that you are trading in, you have to understand this. There are three things, and this is something that is very fundamental. If you can write it down somewhere, okay, write this down. Number one is that what is that thing that you are trading in? What is it? If it's currency, what currency are you trading in? If it is oil, there are different types of oil, Brent, WT, so many types of oil. You can trade in commodities. What is that commodity you'll be trading in? You need to understand that item, okay? You need to know it. When is the best time to trade in this currency? All those things are important that you need to know. So you can understand it's not going to be something you learn in one day, in 1 week. It's something that you will learn over a period of time. When should I buy? When should I sell? At what price? Even after I have decided I want to buy, what should be my price to transact in buying? All these are the fundamental questions that you, as a trader, we need to understand to answer. In addition to this, let me also tell you, in addition to this, if you want to be a consistent, profitable, and sustainable trader, you also have to understand how to manage your risk. Risk in this market is big, but it is something that can be mitigated. You have to call risk management in this. You need to understand how to manage your risk in this market. So, but today we'll be looking at some concepts that cut across all this, and then I will also take us through who a broker is. All right. So tonight is basic. All right. Now let me take you through this quote. I love this quote so much. I said, don't ever make the mistake of believing that market success has to come to you quickly. Don't ever imagine that, oh, after 1 week or after 2 weeks of learning, then you will be a successful trader. It doesn't work that way. What do you need to do? Start small. Start doing it a little bit by little bit. Okay? You will move from trading in what we call demo accounts. You start with small money. You stay long enough, because initially it might not work out the way you wanted it. But you have to stay long enough to get the experience. You have to be persistent. And surely, eventually, I tell you, all the time, you will reach that satisfying level of proficiency. For all of us, it might not happen at the same time. Some people might get there in few months. Some people, it might take maybe a year to get to that level. But once you get to that level, I tell you, you will be very successful. Let me come back. Let me see. I hope there is no message for me here and people can hear me very well. People that cannot hear, that cannot hear. Oh my, to you. They can only just read what is. I can see our leader is writing things there, how to go about it. Okay. Thank you for those of you that can hear me. Now, let's go back. Tonight is huge. All right. So we will look at certain concepts. And tonight, I think I choose just about 6 things that I think we should look at. Yes. Stop loss, leverages, lot sizes, pips. Then we'll look at who a Forex broker is. and some of the tools that will make trading successful for you. I call it Forex, but these are tools that can be used across the line. Across the line. What is a stop loss? Ladies and gentlemen, if you choose to trade online, stop loss must be your friend. It is what we allow you. I'm sure they have lost their money. I'm sure you have heard of that. And you have heard of people trading. And let me tell you, if you understand what this concept is, you will stay long in this trade. Stop loss is that instruction that you give into your trade when you are trading online. As you set up your trade, you are giving an instruction to your broker on your platform, and you're telling the broker, yes, I'm trading to make a profit, but in case my trading did not go the way I projected it, if my losses reach this level, stop this trade. I'm not interested again. So what it means is that you can predetermine the maximum loss that you want to suffer in any trade. Don't get me wrong. You didn't enter the trade to make a loss, but I will show you something later, because you are not in control of this market. Anything can happen, but just prepare yourself. So you can decide that, look, anytime I trade, I don't want to lose more than 1% or 2% of my capital. So if I'm trading with $200, 1% of my capital is $2. So if I enter into a trade, my intention is to make a profit, maybe of 1% in a day or 2% in a day. But if I enter into a trade and my trade is into a loss of 1%, cut that trade. What that means is that it will save your capital. It will not allow you to blow your money quickly. And you can imagine, if you are trading with just 1% or 2% stop loss, it means that you will stay long in this market. The longer you stay, the more experience you get, and the most likely you'll be able to turn around your trading for better. All right. We will talk a lot about stop losses over a period of time, so don't worry. Leverages. Leverages is used by traders, especially those of us that are trading small amount of money. These are facilities that are provided by your brokers for you that allows you to trade in excess of the capital that you are provided in this market. We are going to look at this thing because it's a very delicate issue. It's a very simple thing. When you set up your account with your broker, you will indicate to your broker what leverage you want to be trading in. For example, if you put in $1,000 into your account and you say it's a leverage of 1 to 100, it means your broker can avail total trading volume of $100,000 for you. It means your 1,000 times 100 of that your 1,000 is what the total volume. You will learn a lot about this in the course of this week. So don't get yourself. It is used by all brokers, but it's something that you also have to use with a lot of caution so that you don't over leverage and then it begin to work against you. For example, if you use 1 to 200 leverage, it means that with your $1,000, you actually have access to a purchasing power of $200,000. Okay, we explain to you how this works for you. Okay, and how you can also mitigate it. Now let's talk about pips. Pips is one of the reasons that you are in this market, is the reason that you are trading. It is the difference between your the entry price of your trading and the closing price of your trading. If it is, whether it is positive or negative, the difference is called the pips. For example, look at this. Between 1.35361, 1.35371, at the fourth digits after the decimal place is where we start counting the pips. we will explain this. We will do a bit of computation of this tomorrow. All right? We'll do practical tomorrow. I just want to understand the concept right now. Pips is the equivalent to the change in the currency price, the currency pair you are trading from the entry and to the closing. So when you enter into a trade and between the entry and the closing price, the difference is the pip. It is what will determine how much money you will make or you will lose in that trade. If it is positive, oh yeah, that means you will make money. If it is negative, it means that you might lose money. All right. We will explain to you also how you make this one. So don't worry. I know that some of you that today is the first time you're hearing about this, you might say, oh, I don't know what it is. Just understand that it is just the difference between the entry and the closing price. Now, the lot size is something that will help you also in addition, combined with your PIP to determine how much you will be making from your trading or how much you will be losing from that you're trading. Your lot size just simply means like the contract size or the order size. It's like when you want to buy eggs, you buy eggs in crates, okay? So someone will say, I want 10 crates, I want 1 crate, I want 20 crates, okay? Or when you are buying soft drink in cartons, is it carton? Okay, you buy those in cartons. So you buy in lot sizes. So in trading also, we have lot sizes. Common one is between 0.01, which is what we call the micro lot sizes. The micro, let me show you my next slide so that just for you to understand it very well. The micro lot sizes from 0.01 to 0.09. What this means is that if you use 0.01, let me tell you, when you are entering into your trade, you will have indicated from the beginning. Someone said ab initio. From the very beginning, what is the lot size for my trade? And once you enter it, it is done. Okay? Then, but for your lot size will determine how much you are going to earn per pip. How much are you going to earn per pip? If you use 0.01, what it means is that you'll be earning $0.10, which is 10 cents. Don't confuse 0.01 lot size to 10 cents. They are two different things. Okay? 0.02 lot size is 20 cents per pip. That means for every pip that you earn or you have lost, you will be compensated or penalized at 20 cents if you are using 0.02. That is for micro, up to 0.09. Mini lot sizes is from 0.1 to 0.9. Notice there's a difference between 0.01 and 0.1. Okay? 0.1 is a mini lot size. It means for every single, if you use 0.04, it means for every single pip you have earned, you are earning $4 per pip. Okay? Now, the standard here, starting from 1.0, means for every single pip, you are making $10. If you are use 5.0 lot size, it means for every pip, I'll be earning $50. So what this means, as you can see, look at this. Someone has traded 20 pips. If he has used 0.01, let's say 3 of us are trading. We all made 20 pip in our trading. Someone used 0.01. That person will have earned $2. If another person used 0.1 from the same trade, the same pips, the person will have earned $20 because it is $1 for every single pip. If the third person had used 1.0, it means $10 per pip, $200. So logically, for many of us, it looks as if that if you use higher lot size, it means that you make more money. But let me tell you also, let me remind you also, if your trade did not go the way you anticipated, that means it actually goes against you, and it is possible. No matter how fantastic you are in this market, not all trade will go your way. Not all your trade will go your way. So what it also means is that your losses will be determined by the lot size you use. So if those 3 people have entered into a trade, so instead of 20 pip profit, it's 20 pip loss. That means that guy that used 1.0 will have lost $200, and the person that used 0.01 lost $2. If both of us have started with the same trading capital, let's say $500, that means someone is almost half of someone's capital is gone in one single trade. So there must be a balance there. We will talk about that balance as we go around. All right. So don't worry. That's what we're talking about. So you have to learn to earn. There's a risk. Yes, there's a risk, but there is a lot of benefits involved also. You have to learn to unwrap the risk, that chain around that dollar. Let me tell you, that dollar is, that $100 you are seeing there, $100 times 400. That's 40,000. One piece of that. That's 40,000. It's more than the our, what do you call it? Earning the minimum wage for us in Nigeria. You understand? So it will pay you to learn. Pay you to learn so that you can unwrap that chain. Don't be in a hurry. Remember what we told you? Don't be in a hurry. But once you learn, you will be able to unwrap this chain. Now, we talk about brokers, but let me quickly do something. We'll come back to brokers. Let me tell you, what about the tools that you will need in this trade? The tools that you need. There are, when you are trading, whether in the foreign exchange, whether in the oil markets, whether you are trading cryptocurrency, whatever that you are trading, let me tell you, you will need tools that will help you. I traded 20 years ago. I don't envy them. There were limited tools available to them. They spend several years to be able to understand the market. They use a lot of calculation, manual calculation, to be able to get the right price to trade. They keep a lot of logbooks to be able to go back and see past records of their trading. But today, there are tools that are available that are simplified trading a lot for people. That is why you can see someone that will start training, learning to trade today. And in about 90 days, or 4 months, or 5 months, or 6 months, and that person has gotten to that level that is able to be what we call sustainable, consistent trader. Okay? What are those things? Of course, your MetaTrader 4 is available. These are what your brokers will make available. They are tools that you will need. In those days, before MetaTrader 4, you need to be on the same platform as the bank, directly with the exchange. That means for you to be able to trade, you must have huge sum of money for you to be admitted to trade on the exchange directly. Okay? But with this one, these are tools available. They have online tools that help you to trade, to monitor the market, trading view. There are calendars that you can get from Forex Factory. There are calculators today that makes it simpler for you to calculate what you want to trade in. Then you can do time zone converter. There are about 4 major time zones. I mean 3 major, but some say it's 4. You can know the time zone from your own country. What time zone are you right now? And there are so many special, look, let me tell you, in fact, there are so many other personal too. I have, let me come back to the two. I hope Bishop is in the house. Bishop, are you there? There is a tool that we put together.
Yes, I'm here.
There are tools that we put together, and 4 of them. Oh, Bishop, bless you, sir.
Greetings, sir.
Bless you, sir. And I want to thank you for the wonderful thing you are doing. Okay, I know you are going to go into the professional class shortly, the advanced class at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
But we were just talking about the tools that are available in the market. And I know you have been training some people, some tools. I have just 5 minutes for you. I want to can you just take over and just explain this
all right.
to
Very
the house,
great.
sir?
Very great. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'll share my screen quickly. Share my screen very quickly. All right. So when you are new to Forex trading, it could be very, very confusing. You know, sometimes you just see what we'll call these lines, we'll call them candlesticks. They could be very confusing for a newbie. And what we did was that we dug into our history, our experience, and brought up certain items we call indicators that could help newbies make money while they still try to understand what the market is all about. And we started a professional class sometime last week Monday. And we have a demonstration account, what is popularly known as a demo account. I'll just show you a screenshot of what we're doing. All right, so this is our demonstration account. We opened this account. Look at the one in blue, with a deposit of 5,000, and that was done on the 4th. You see the date where my cursor is showing. That was done on the 15th of April, but we actually started trading this account on the 20th of April. Now, from the 20th of April till today, which is the 28th of April, we have grown this account by a total of $2,153. If you permit me to quickly show you what that means in terms of percentage growth, so 2,153.86 divided by 5,000 times 100. That's 43% growth in our account within less than 2 weeks, far less than 2 weeks, right? And this was done in the professional class where we're training people. For the purpose of uniformity, we use the same lot size all through. So you see the lot size that you're hearing of, that is this 11111. You can see here 1111. That is what the lot size is all about. Did we incur some losses? Oh yes, we did. We have a loss here. That is a loss. We also have another loss there. Very well. These are losses, right? But the strong thing about a good trading strategy is that it gives you more wins than losses. You would make some losses. The market may not move the way you want it to move. Some countries might make some statements that might, unsettle the market, right? And can move in that direction, that can cause some confusion. But what we did is that for newbies that might still find it difficult to understand what trading is all about, we simply just got some indicators together, right, that can basically tell you when to buy or sell. Right here on my screen, you have an indicator who told us to sell. The indicator just told us to sell from right about here, and we sold, and we made this money. And here it told us to buy. We bought, and we made that. So for a newbie, we'll teach you how to use this. These are part of the things you get to learn from the Forex market. You've heard today that in Forex, we make money when price moves from one point to the other. The question becomes, how will you know when price is going to move, or how would you know what direction price will be moving? And we've put together some things based on our experience to put that across to you. I'll just stop here for now. I'm happy that at least you can see a live demonstration. There are several people who will tell you about trading, and they can't show you 1 week consistent result. They may show you a result for 1 day, but not consistent result. For you to make consistent profit over a week, it means it's not a mistake. You actually know what you are doing. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I think that's the tool. That is a tool. And there are many of those tools in this market. Some of them are free online. The basics ones, they are free. Some of them you pay to have them. Some of them you might even need to go for a bit of training, several weeks, to be able to master the use of those tools. All right. So there are tools in this market that can help you to fast track your trading. But don't let me take anything away from learning. The tool is as good as the person using that tool. Any tool that you are using in this market is as good as the person using it. If if that tool is in the hand of the wrong person, and I'm not talking about illiterate. No, I'm not talking about illiterate. I'm talking about a wrong person in this market. Who is a wrong person in this market? Someone that did not follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules in the market, you will get caned. That means you choose to be a gambler. You are thinking that you can get, yes, they will start, and sometimes they get away with it. I have seen someone that started trading with, I think, $1,800. If I still remember this story very well. This is about 2-3 years ago. $1,800. And he first lost about $400 in his trade. So he had 1,400. And then I think $3,300.